I hope when it's short notice and they have to go to a funeral that they have fun looking for somebody. They might have to ride with the cameras up there, but I don't mind if they don't use me. I told them, I said, I'd much rather work in the shop than I would in a lot of the runs I take. I just cleaned up a whole mess of wood and mowed the whole front yard. And the only reason I was able to do that is because it's Sunday and they don't call me today. Tomorrow I got a 7 o'clock pickup, which means I got to leave before 6. Probably got to be at McDonald's to get my ice and coffee at 5:30 when they open. Head down there, pick them up, take them over to Kenton, and I'll bet by the time I get back from Kenton, I've got another trip lined up. If they don't like me recording, well, they can walk. I don't care. I got other things I can do. We got more wood to clean up. I noticed at the pallet shop that my order is the only uncut wood on the whole property. He's out of cans. And he's got my lift there to cut up. So I would imagine he's probably going to do that tomorrow morning. Oh, that orange juice is good. No sweetener, just straight up orange juice. Tropicana. Yep. When I came back from that, getting the beef and that, I thought, well, maybe I'll just go to bed. It was about middle of the afternoon, and I knew nobody'd call. But I got home, and I said, I gotta do something. So I looked at mowing, and the sun was out bright. All the time I was driving down there and back, we had clouds and looked like it was going to rain, but then the sun came out as soon as I got back. So I went into the shop, and I said, well, I'll change them planer blades. And I did that. Well, then you got to test the planer blades to make sure they're all good. So I took some of the 3/4, and I can take 3 in a handful of oak of the 3/4 54-inch long slats, and I took I guess I took 15 slats in, and you can see I had some rejects, but the rest of them are all cleaned up delicious, 2 sides. And I still haven't got my nap, but I can feel it right on the edges of my consciousness, that nap. Ooh. What are your suggestions for what I do for compost? I mean, I got this compost pile nary filled up, and I got a wheelbarrow full of grass clippings, and a wagon load of grass clippings, and a lawn that needs to be mowed, and a wheelbarrow load of nice shavings from the planer. Do I just make a heap? Do I put them on the garden? That was one of the things I might have thought about doing when I got home, but the sun was too bright. I thought about rototilling up that one row and rototilling it really good, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, so it was really chewed up good, because there's a lot of grass clippings on there and a lot of shavings. And then covered again with grass clippings and shavings. Maybe even rototill it in again. I don't know. Just a thought. I didn't do any of it. Just a thought. I got the van out here parked beside the road in the shade of the maple tree, and windows open, and air conditioner, the latent heat evaporation unit. I don't know what you call them things. Not really a conventional air conditioner, but it does spout out some cool air. Well, it's not evaporating a lot of water right now because the dew point is so high. It's there's a lot of humidity in the air, that's what I'm trying to say. And it just isn't room for it to put more humidity into the air. Well, that's been my Sunday. I can feel a nap coming on. Haven't seen the kitties all day since I let them out this morning. I guess they got some cool spot. Today was kind of a hot day. I just looked on my phone, and on my step tracker I have not earned today, even though I mowed the whole front yard and the side of the road here where I'm parked. That's all mowed. And working that planer, you do take quite a few steps, it seems to me, but not enough to give me a star for the day for fitness. So does that mean I have to mow this other part where Bear is over there now? I have to mow that lawn. That really needs it. Rototill, and then get rid of what's in the... See, if I mow that, where do I put the clippings? Do I just put it on that one same row of the garden that I'm going to rototill? It's hard to say. Well, I just thought I'd check in. Got a lot of planing done. And not a lot. Got some planing done. Got the planer blade switched around. I'm on the back side of that set. And I've got another new set ready to go into it when they're wore down. I like the way the oak planes. It really comes up nice. I like the way it all planes. Maple's nice. Popple's nice. It's all nice. Maybe not pine, but everything else. Alright, I came out here to get a drink of anything I could drink. Yep. Gordon's doing well. Thought we were going to get rain today. We still could. Couldn't get orange juice. But boy, you know that brisket, that beef brisket that he smokes, that is just die for meat. It's $16 a pound, and I bought $20 worth, so I bought a little bit over a pound. And that made a nice meal. Oh, that was nice. I like it. He cut off all of the outer edge because it was all fat, and but what he left behind was all just beautiful smoked meat, slow cooked. Oh, it was delicious. Oh, and I talked to him somewhat. I asked him, I said, what about a YouTube? Would you mind if I did a YouTube of you and your entrepreneurship here? And he said, no, I don't think so. I don't want to do that. Okay. And I told him a little bit more about it, and I said I'd keep his face out of it, just his arms, like I do with the Amish sometimes. And just as I was getting in the van to leave, he came over, followed me over my van, and he says, yeah, if you want to come by Friday, there's nobody here on Friday, so I don't have to worry about the public coming in and interrupting us. And I've got everything in the smoker on Friday. Oh, here comes a kitty. And yeah, why don't you come by on Friday and we'll do a YouTube. And So look forward to that. I'm looking forward to it. Doing a YouTube entry, a video on barbecuing and his take on it. And does it right there in his backyard. It's a hard place to find. He's got signs leading up to the main road. There's about 5 turns you got to make before you get down there. Do we have company? I was just asking the YouTubers where you'd been. They said they hadn't seen you either. You got a cool spot somewhere? When I let them in last night, I opened the door again to go back out to do something, get something that I forgot to bring in at the end of the day. And both cats went out and laid right down on the concrete. And they thought that was just delicious, laying on concrete. They got something coming down the road here. I'm not sure what it is. Looks like farm oriented. Yeah, that's the farmer. The farmer's just laying across the street from us. And that's the kitty. Money. There you go, good kitty. Well, I guess this video comes in 2 parts. I think I hit the wrong button when I was handling the phone and cut this video in half, so this is part 2. And this is kitty number 2. A female kitty. She's a good one. Hi. You know how to get a hold of me if you need to, right? What's my email address? This is a quiz. What is my email address? Does anybody remember? You remember what my email is? Is it jbthemilker@gmail.com? Alright, I'm going to do something. Might be head for the bed, but I'm going to do something. I'm tired. Alright, God bless.